Now here we are in a filter lane, and I'll pan round. And you have to remember, Krakow is not like it was in 1938, like in the UK. Now Susan's going to push out now, otherwise we're not going to get out. Yep, the guy's letting us out, so go on. Good guy. And we're going to have to turn right, so Susan's going to have to change lanes. And the poles on the whole are pretty good. They're pretty good. They'll let you out. Now we can't go in the right lane because it's a bus lane and a taxi lane. You've got to be a little bit careful here. You can't turn where you can think you can turn, like in the UK, because you've got the trams. Admittedly, there were no trams there. Now, the reason you put satellite coordinates in, hopefully you'll hear the sat-nav give us an instruction, and it'll sound like Swahili. And you can see all these signs here, hopefully. Now, how the hell do you translate that? Biblioteca. Well, biblioteca in Spanish is library. It might be in Polish as well, I don't know. Now you'll hear a navigation instruction in a minute, and you'll hear it sounds like, what the hell is that? And what you've got to remember is, this is Poland's second largest city.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right after the Krakowski Park. Right at the traffic light.
And here we go. Slowly. Now you've got to be a bit careful here. I'm going to pan around, and you can see the school kids crossing the road. They do have a habit of stepping out. Now you can see here there's also a tram lane. Got to be a bit careful here with the trams, and if a tram stops, you've got to stop. You've got to let the tram. We can't do a left turn here. Oh, it's not this one we want to go down anyway. And here we go. And you can see we're sharing.
Turn left
here. And you can see we're sharing the road with bike lane, tram lane. The whole world and his mother basically are careful here. And you can see he's not looking where he's going. Look at the state of the furniture he's carrying, I'm not surprised. And here you've got a cyclist coming down a one-way street. Stupid cow. But you can see it's all good fun driving here. Here's another one. Nothing changes, just like the UK. And again, in the UK, there's no number plates on bikes, so people do exactly what they want to do.
Turn right onto Litzar Walk's office park, then take the first left.
But it's interesting to see what it's like driving here, so you can know exactly what it's like. But as I say, if you're going to drive a car in Poland and you are British, make sure A, you get yourself an automatic car, because the last thing you want to do,
left onto Litzar.
I mean, that could be anything, couldn't it? And you put in satellite coordinates for where you're going. We found that's worked best for us. However,
in a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Litzar, then take the first right.
Now you can hear the satellite communication in here from the sat-nav. And what the hell is it saying, you know? It's not like in America where you can understand what they're saying. You can try searching for somewhere like points of interest if you want a station, but if you get stuck or it's a long...
Turn left onto Litzar, then take the first right.
I mean, what the hell does that mean? You've just heard it on the sat-nav. What the hell does that mean? It spurts out all these names. I mean, obviously it means a street of some kind, because that's what we're on. But the thing is, it's easy. Susan's never driven in Poland before. I don't think you've ever been to Poland before, have you?
No.
Never.
Turn right onto Litzar, then take the first right.
Never driven anywhere where there's trams.
Turn right onto Litzar, then keep left.
So we've got to go right here. I mean, to be honest, sat-nav has opened up that this lady could cross. Oops, go on. That's a stern look. Ooh. Dear me, wouldn't argue with her. That's a mother-in-law type look.
Yeah.
Brute of a girl. And you can see here. Now I'm letting it run so you can see exactly what it's like here. So you've got push bikes, pedestrians, trams. You've got pedestrians that just walk across the road.
Keep left on Litzar.
I think it wants us to go down there. Yeah, it wants us to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right at the White Church.
Oh, we understand that. But you've got to be careful here. You can't, you know, you can see. But it's interesting to watch a journey in Krakow, in my opinion. But you bomb around these streets, you're going to kill somebody because they just step out. People on scooters, while I haven't managed to catch one on camera, straight down. Shorts, no gloves, no protective clothing on that bike. Oh well. There you go, she'll just go. Oh, she's actually, look where she's going. But Krakow's a nice city. There's so much to do here. People just come here for 4 days. They arrive on day 1, get their bearings. They do the concentration camp on day 2. Go on. They do the salt mine on day 3, and then they fly home. Now the trams, they run all night. I mean, it's got to be heavily
In a
subsidised.
quarter of a mile, turn left onto Ulica Pavia.
Because very often late in the evening we can see them from our hotel room and they're empty. And while I haven't managed to film any, there are some of the older trams. Obviously you can tell by the design, I mean, there's a lot of new modern ones, but you can see the older trams when they come down the road. They're a different shape and they're a lot noisier. They do use, well, they've got an electric bus there. Well, that's going to
Turn
go far,
left
is it?
onto Ulica Pavia.
But they seem to use trams a lot more here. And of course they've got the space. In the UK our roads are a lot narrower. And of course from the communist time they used trams because a car was like a year's wages. Or maybe 10 years' wages, I'm probably getting it wrong. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Navigate off-road.
And we're going to take the next right. Anyway, we're pretty close to where we want to be. It's over the other side there, but
It's just
that's
in
it.
the train station.
That's it. So we've come to the train station, Krakow, which is where we want to be, and we're going to find somewhere to park the car. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this interesting, this little tour through the streets of Krakow, Poland's second largest city, on the 5th of September 2024. Thank you.